Getting better every day is actually way easier than you think it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still very hard. Okay? It's very hard to get, decently good at something or, to become an expert at something. It is very, very, very hard. Okay? But what I'm trying to say here is that it is easier or it's easy to get better at something if you follow what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? It's a simple plan. You have to just download this concept to your brain. You need to get 1% better every day. Every day of the week. Okay? 1% better. And if you do this for 365 days, you have become 365% better. 365% better at a certain skill or at I don't know, math or at something. Okay, now obviously the numbers aren't very accurate. They're not, what is 1% better? It's hard to justify what 1% better really means. But what I'm trying to say here is that if you really do put in the work 365 days of the year, if you put if you dedicate half an hour or an hour to a certain skill set or to a certain subject in school or just to anything, by the end of the year, okay, by the end of the 365 days, you have become way, way, way better than you were when you started. Okay, you'll be way better than your friends or way better than your coworkers at the thing that you're working on. Let's say that you're learning how to code. Okay, dedicate 45 minutes, maybe an hour a day to just learning how to code. Okay, whether it's JavaScript, Python, C, whatever it is. Okay, dedicate a set amount of time and try to do it every day. Okay, it's better if you do it every day at the same time because it just it becomes easier to do. It becomes a habit. Okay, and habits, they just they're you just do them automatically without even thinking about it. So if you say that, okay, I'm going to learn Python every day, okay, for an hour at I don't know, 5 p.m. from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then I'll take a shower and eat dinner. Okay, if you do this every day, an hour every day, that's 365 hours a year. 365 hours. Okay, now you can obviously do a bit more if you want to, but be careful, don't burn out, because if you burn out, you end up doing less hours by the end of the year. So let's say that you're doing 2 hours every day. Okay, now most people won't be able to keep up with it. There's life. Okay, shit happens, so you won't be able to keep up with it. And then once you stop doing it, you'll get demotivated and you'll stop doing it completely. And then yeah, so by the end of the year, you won't be able to complete the 365 hours. Okay, do 2 hours. Okay, do 2 hours of work. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying do it with caution and try. If you're gonna study more than an hour a day, or if you're gonna do some sort of yeah, studying more than an hour a day, just calculate the hours that you're studying. Make sure that by the end of your plan, okay, you'll have completed at least 365 hours. Yeah, yeah. And whatever you're doing, if it's programming, okay, that you're wanting to learn, you could, who knows, maybe by the end of the year you might get a job. Okay, now obviously it'll be a bit hard, to get a job by just studying an hour a day. But yeah, for example, math, putting an hour a day after school to study math, you know I mean, I'd be interested to see the results of a person that's willing to do that. I did that myself, and I saw huge growth. Huge growth. So if you're willing to do it, write down in the comments that you're willing to do it and come back a year later if you remember this video. And I hope that you remember this video. Come back a year later and tell me what you got in math. Okay? Now go ahead and do it.